See Seven Banks coming in. Just taking a hit on the head. Really scary there. He kind of drops his head. Then he also makes contact with the turf as well. Just a really scary hit there from the senior. Bringing out the card, as you see. Brian Kelly concerned for Seven Banks, the grad student. Started the last couple years for Ohio State. Grew up in Orlando, Florida. Transferred to LSU.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Contact with a return man like that.
You gotta choose. You like the top of you,
the stadium here at Auburn is gone silent on the reality of the situation with Seven Banks right now. And as we have seen through the years, they will follow the standard procedure of making sure that he is secure and immobilized, taken off the field safely, medical attention, right to Seven Banks immediately. But right now, all you can do is sit back and pray and hope for the best. So scary and tick off such a violent play, as has been a point of emphasis with the health and safety of players in recent years, and rules changes for that reason. Having been around the sport, the two of us, for years upon years, and witnessing situations like this, the first thought you have is the family. Whether here in person at Auburn is Mom Andrea, his father Ray, his brother Marcel, who played in Florida, then off to the NFL. But you can only imagine right now the concern for his family. They watch Seven being tended to by the medical staff. Everybody, it's just their thoughts and attention and prayers to give strength to this group that is being attentive to him, to be able to do their jobs and care for this young man injured moments ago on the opening kickoff. Take a short break as they...
PA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
A
quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. They'll try the jet sweep. Stafford pops it forward. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this play. They didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And not able to break away this time as he going to start right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And the Rams at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. That 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone.
Man, you gotta break that, dude.
Maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. This is caught by Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Back to throw, Stafford. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks, setting the tone there, one on the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid and you went to the theater and saw that horror movie and it stuck with you for a while and you were a little bit jumpy? But if you saw 5 sacks the previous week and you're the quarterback...
Come on, man. Catch the fucking ball, Cup.
Sorry, Bob and Linda wouldn't let me see a PG movie until I was 17.
Well, that's just good parenting.
Damn, I missed that.
Gay's kick is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take for 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Thank you.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Long, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0.
That's the vertical.
As they've got it 1st and 10. Murray trying again after the pick six. He's going
Take
deep
that.
for Brown.
Come on,
And that
Durant.
is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
On 2nd and 10, Murray stiff-armed him. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. The Rams and Cardinals, they met 3 times a season ago. They each won in the other's building in the regular season. The Cardinals 37-20 in Week 4, and the Rams in Week 14 on Monday night would win it 30-23. And then, of course, they would also meet in the first ever Monday night wild card game, the final game of the first Super Wild Card weekend. And the Rams kicked off their title run with a 34-11 win. That's
Oh, they got to chill out with all these fucking broken tackles,
a
bro.
really nice stiff arm to create a little space. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Murray now on first down.
We go big rounds.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And they'll
I'm
get
in my
this
balls,
just to the
dude.
47. 1-yard gain. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd and 9, Stafford forced out to his left. Robinson's got it. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. $10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. 5 yards on the play there. It's a drive will continue. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Stafford. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. now to throw.
Oh, the ball, man.
He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
They snap it to Stafford. Man open is Robinson. And they'll get this
Stop playing with me, DTG.
How about them biting up 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
I don't know about you, but I'm going to give them a little bit of credit for fortitude there. 4th and inches, and they don't run the football. Normally, you just wedge your way through, fall forward, find the yardage. They took a shot and put it in the air, and it paid off.
Maybe they saw the defense overcommitting.
A lot of confidence there, though, because even if they overcommit, you just want to make sure you get the first down. You throw an incompletion on 4th down there, they're going to second-guess you the rest of the game. Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Bosa.
From that outside linebacker spot, gets in there. It's a loss of 9.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's J.J. Watt. He's at the 40. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. Saquon Barkley with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals have got it back to within a score. Prater for the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. 4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. They would be.
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
So give them 2 yards there on the completion.
Just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. To throw is Stafford. Akers
foul, dude.
And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. we go on fourth. Stafford. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Murray.
That's good, man.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit if they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murray.
Ah, good pass. Damn, I thought you was gonna drill that shit.
32 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
LSU.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe.
No, I am not trying to.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Stafford trying to find.
Got his man throw my ball, dog.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they are going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well. It's down inside the 20. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The drive will start with an option going left. Murray fighting, lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Stafford. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And they're going to get the
game full of shit.
Inside the 10 at the 11-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Prater for the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
There go Powell.
Inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
A lot of fuck with that
Staff,
play
you
in
can
my
call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Damn, that just fucked me up.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And now they'll take a timeout defensively after the second down.
Damn, these niggas don't want to block.
Making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. The final shot before the break, Stafford. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35.
Oh, get it, 2-2.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Riss taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to get that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey. Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Yeah.
Here's Murray from midfield.
You want to what?
And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, that's good
Get some water.
right there. Understood down in distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
To throw again on second down. Murray.
Bro, give me some picks. No, get you some water, man.
A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Dancing to his left. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Hey, come Claude and Fred.
At their own 30-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall
Close.
farther behind. And we've got
Close
this
it.
team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
What do you got? 32. Monday.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Call it a gain of a couple there as it'll leave him with a 2nd and just 3.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Stafford, it's complete
Where
to Hopkins. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Oh, out the fridge.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming
Yeah.
from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. The give running right is Akers. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
A quick throw caught by Cup out wide. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
Yeah, that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. Touchdown, Rams! Cooper Kupp. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Rams are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. now out of his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
Man, how the fuck this man got past all of these people, bro?
Races down the right side. A huge play there for Arizona. 76 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Saquon Barkley. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Cards will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But
You was gonna run your ass over though.
Excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
That's some bullshit, dog.
Might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that part.
He's got a man complete.
Bro, your ass glitching, bro. Ain't nowhere in the hell.
The 20-yard line. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Murray's throw complete to McBride. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Working with a 2nd and 4. Running right on the option is Murray. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, Murray. And he's got his
oh my fucking God, dog.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Saquon Barkley, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a two-score game.
As we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Fair catch. Made at the 24-yard line. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a two-score deficit. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 107 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
It's second and inches.
On second and inches, Stafford throwing the out route and complete. That's Hopkins. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 37-yard line.
On second and 12, Stafford. That's quickly to Atwell on the slant. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
50-50. Easy, easy. 10-10.
Hike the fucking ball, man.
No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs them up 5, first and 15. Right back to Atwell. That's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 17 at the 50-yard line.
40 got. 40 got. Hey, 54. Hey.
From the 50, Stafford. And this one
What a
is
flag!
too far out in front, just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Third and long, it's Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the return across midfield. And
Damn, I should have never made that audible.
Charles, whatever
Hey, my damn player with.
It's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Now Murray. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 28 yards.
Oh, them boys. Oh,
Headed to a 9-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. And he will get into the end zone.
Shit, I want to fucking turn this.
So they kept it on the
Yeah, LSU.
Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play it for the pass. Go ahead and run it, let your lineman surge, and fire out. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 12-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford.
Throw the fucking ball, man. Damn. Slow air release.
Pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
That touchdown.
And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Cardinals 28, Rams 24.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Stafford to the right side and complete to Atwell. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown. 2-2 Atwell, 75 yards. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
The quarterback will keep it himself. It's a run with Akers. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got plenty to catch. I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Well, an interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for 2. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over, but they didn't get that 2-point conversion.
I think trying to get the 2 points, that was for pride for them. But obviously the guy on the other side of the ball had some pride, too. They stopped the 2-point play, even though...
Very easy